Hi everyone, we're Travel with Johnny and Will, and this is our recap of our day 4 on board Allure of the Seas around the Western Med, leaving from Barcelona. And today we're docked in La Spezia. I think I said that right.
Spezia. Not sure.
Spezia, yeah.
So basically, this is the port that people get off in order to go and visit the likes of Pisa, Florence, and places as such. But we have been to Pisa a number of times, and look, the tower's still leaning.
Three times.
The tower's still leaning, so we don't need to go back and check on it. We have never went from La Spezia to Pisa. Normally, we've been used to docking in Livorno, which is a bit closer.
Yeah.
And if you want to sort of check out what cruising into Livorno and going to Pisa is like, we'll link a video here above.
Yeah, so we made our way down to breakfast. We went to the American Icon Grill on deck 3, and we wanted to have a la carte breakfast served to us at the table for maximum comfort.
Yes. And it got off to a good start. I had some bircher muesli and that from the little buffet section. And then there was like a pastry chef coming round and she had these like speciality croissants.
Croissants, yeah.
I had like a chocolate flavoured one.
I had a pistachio one.
Yeah, and they were really nice with a cup of tea. However, then my sort of like cooked breakfast came, and I had ordered sort of similar to what I had the other day with like poached eggs, hash browns, etc. Now the poached eggs supposed to come with toast. The toast was missing, so then I had to ask for the toast, ask for the hash browns separate then, but they came pretty quick.
I had fruit as usual, and then I had French toast. It was pretty good. It was a little bit on the tougher side on the outside, but I did eat it all. It's not the best I've had, not the worst.
Definitely. So the morning then we sort of spent doing some recording. The ship was quite quiet because a lot of people were away out on excursions. So this was ample opportunity for Will to get the camera out and go round and start videoing for our upcoming ship tour.
So mid-morning now, and my mum had asked about going up to the outer decks, to the top deck, to go into the hot tub. So I went in there for a bit, and I also wanted to try one of the slides. I think it was the orange one I tried. And there's an orange and pink one, or like sort of traditional water slides, and then there's like another one that's like a really fast bowl. But I've heard people go down that one, and I don't want to try it. No.
I was happy just sitting, soaking in the sun and having a couple of cocktails at the Lime and Coconut. Definitely if you come on board Allure and go to the Lime and Coconut bars in the pool deck and try the Lime and Coconut cocktails, which come in, there's a lot of lime and coconut, which comes in the little like buckets, but they're super tasty.
You know what would be cool? If they had real sand on board and you could build little sand castles using your buckets.
Well, I still might take a bucket home before the cruise is over, who knows. So lunchtime, we decided we wanted to go and try the onboard Mexican, which is a Loco Fresh. And a Loco Fresh is complimentary. There is a selection of different meats, and there's like tortilla chips, then there's like wraps, and then there's like made up burritos and quesadillas.
And then within those meats, it was all like what you would expect.
So there was like a beef, there was like a chicken,
there was a chili beef, pork.
So we both had some nachos to begin with, and then I had a little burrito and a little quesadilla.
Honestly though, the salsa station really whetted my appetite for everything. There was your cheese, guacamole, salsa, onions.
Yeah, you had everything nearly on.
There was jalapenos. Yeah. I had everything that was really making me happy.
Yeah.
I was just like, they actually have soft tacos as well. Yes. So I put a soft taco, a little bit of meat, and then just went straight to the salsa station and added a whole mixture of things, and it was really good.
You just about got your gut round it.
Yes, I did. But yeah, it's really, if you like Mexican food, it's worth checking out El Loco Fresh, and it's a complimentary restaurant open for lunch.
So then in the afternoon, after lunch actually, we, as if we hadn't eaten enough, we decided that we wanted something a little bit sweet, so we went into the Windjammer and got some cookies. We really love the cookies on board Royal Caribbean ships. The oatmeal and raisin are to die for. So we had some cookies. Then Will decided that he wanted to go out and do the zipline again.
Yes.
So you met up with your parents and out you went to do the zipline.
Yes, so I did do that. Dad was like, oh, I'll record you. And actually when the girl was putting on the harness on me and all, she said, Oh, well, number one, it was funny because she was like the shortest person and I was like the tallest, and she was like reaching up to do it. And then she goes, "Oh, have you got a fan club over there?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's just my mum and dad." And then I got to the end, it was fine. Honestly, don't worry about doing a zip line, it's very safe. And it's so quick. You'll see how quick it is in this video. I got over there in about 5 to 10 seconds, maybe 10. But anyway, the first time I did it, Dad had recorded it in time-lapse mode. So
I'm just glad it was somebody else and not me, because normally I get shouted at.
I was like, no. So then I had to go do it again. And actually it was so not even busy that the 2 times I'd done it and nobody else had done it in the 20 minutes we were standing there. So yeah, it's good fun, and it's good that it's an activity included with your cruise fare.
So back to the cabin then to get ready for this evening, and the suggested dress code for the evening time was white night. So so we donned our white clothes and away we went. We had reservations this evening which we made before coming away for the Mason Jar. So the Mason Jar is after the ship, where sort of like the zip line and the crazy golf area and thing is. And it's sort of really like a southwest, like an American sort of southwest kind of restaurant. There's a lot of like bourbon sort of flavoured cocktails.
Flavors,
and
it's all about like ribs and fried chicken.
yes,
Yeah.
and they sort of say, you know, like food that your mama would have cooked.
Yes.
It's definitely food my mum didn't cook. But anyway.
And also, pre-warning, don't go here having eaten around the pool all day, eating ice creams. Try and like starve yourself.
Yes.
Because to get the maximum benefit out of the meal.
So we arrived a bit early, and we just went to the bar and had a drink at the bar first before then getting our table.
Yes.
And our waiter for the evening was Musa. And he was a really nice guy, and he explained everything very well on the menu, and sort of gave his recommendations as well. But we started off, they gave us these little breads.
Oh, sorry, just before we start off with the food, what did you have as your drink to start with?
The Southern Sunshine.
Southern Sunshine. And you're not really a whiskey person?
No. It sort of tasted a wee bit like a mojito. Maybe not quite, but it was nice.
I had this sarsaparilla. So that, what is sarsaparilla? It's like a lemonade flavouring. It's a sweet.
Is it?
Yeah. Is it like I feel like it's
what does it taste like?
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Tasted like a vanilla flavoured.
Vanilla flavoured bourbon.
Yes, and there was like a foam on top of it. Yeah.
You were saying that because the bourbon was quite smoky, it was nice to have then the
sweetness because the sweetness sort of ended up as a foam on your lip, so it was quite nice. But yes, you were saying about the pre-starters.
Yes. So your pre-starter basically is where they bring, if you're English, it's a scone. If you're American, it's a biscuit. So it was sweet and cornbread. And they gave us 2 different sorts of butter. It was a honey butter and a Cajun butter. And oh my goodness, we were like eating this bread going, how are we going to be able to eat another 3 courses after eating this?
The corn, I don't think I've ever had cornbread before.
Hey, very, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
There's the captain.
Is the captain speaking from the bridge, and I do apologize for
We'll be back.
making this announcement.
Yeah, that cornbread was really nice, and I definitely could have eaten a lot more of it.
But we did have 3 other courses.
We did. So for my starter, I had what was called the Johnny cakes. Johnny cakes. It was like a chicken, and then it had chicken skin on it, and it was on a little
pancake.
Yes, that's what it was.
And it was like a barbecue taste?
Yes, sort of, yeah.
I had the deviled eggs, which was really nice for my starter. And then for me, I had the Southern burger.
That looked really good.
It was really good.
I sort of should have got that. That was a beef burger.
Yes.
Right.
Beef burger, and then it had lettuce, tomato, barbecue sauce, like caramelized onions, fried chicken skin, cheese. Yes, it was just much of very goodness, and gracious me, it was lovely.
I had the chicken pot pie, which was really good. The only criticism I would give, it was more like a pot. Oh, it is a pot pie. So the top, it was just the top was pastry. There wasn't pastry all around it. And the flavours were really good, but I would have liked it a little bit like thicker, like a thick chicken soup.
Yes. So your criticism about the chicken pot pie was that it was a chicken pot pie.
Was it a pot? Yeah.
Oh yes, and it came with
yeah.
Cajun fries. Yeah.
That's right, and it came with Cajun fries, and they were good. Desserts now, what would you... Or desserts, what did you have for dessert?
So dessert I had, it was supposed to be the chocolate pecan pie without the pecans, so it was chocolate hazelnut pie because they
That's
didn't have
right.
pecans. But I can't say that I could fault it. It was really, really nice. I couldn't finish it though. It was a lot.
Oh, and then I just had a root beer float. Because I have a thing, I really like root beer. Because it smells like something that we have in the UK called...
Deep heat.
Deep heat. And it's a treatment for a sore back. And I really like the smell of it.
Medicinal.
It's a medicinal taste.
Yes.
And it's really good.
So after our meal, we went for a quick walk around deck 5 to try and like let the food sort of like make its way down the digestive system and try and burn off some of the calories we've just eaten. And
The
then
only thing about deck 5 is that they vent. It seems that they vent the galley to the deck 5 running track. So you're running around, next thing you'll get a whiff.
Well, we weren't
of, like,
running. We weren't running. We definitely weren't
You
running.
could be running around, and then you'll get a whiff of like curry or
chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie.
So after our little walk, we went to the theatre, and it was a magic show by Hector Ruiz, Spanish guy from Seville. Was it Seville? Yes. Seville. And really good guy. You really enjoyed it, which is
I
a
liked
shocker.
it. It was very clean, and it was all very like happy magic, positivity. You know, his grandfather sort of inspired him, and all the tricks they weren't like too mysterious, but there was still a big wow factor in them all.
Yes,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, doesn't like where you saw somebody in half and he can't work out how they saw the person in half.
I usually can't work that out, but
but you know things like that. That's sort of magic you don't like.
I don't like being tricked.
But you did like.
I thought he was he had a nice way about him.
Yes, and then after the show, we made our way through the Royal Promenade. We went in for a little joke at some of the shops. We met my mum and aunt. They wanted to go for a little joke into the shops. We then, after we went through the Royal Promenade, continued up and out to the end of the boardwalk. Right. And there's a couple of shops out there as well that we had a wee look in. And
did I go on the
You went on the carousel, yeah. And then we ended up down at the Amphitheatre because Pavi and the Boogie Boys was doing a Bruno Mars tribute down there. And because it was literally starting within 5 minutes, we sort of thought, well, we're here, sure, why not just sit down?
Yeah, we did. You know, it was really good. I don't really like one particular song of Bruno Mars, which is always the song at weddings that is played to get everybody up, and everybody seems to go really crazy over it. Uptown Funk, and I just cannot stand it.
I'm the same, but there's something about it that I know a lot of the words, and when it's on, I find myself singing it.
But they were good. She was really good. She was really talented.
Yeah.
So
it was good. Yeah, it was a good show. It was on for about 45 minutes, and then really after that we just got a drink, and then sort of like headed back to our cabin. Really, that was really all that we got up to that night.
That was all we did. Yeah. So that concludes our day 4 on board Allure of the Seas. If you've liked this video and found it helpful, please consider giving us a thumbs up down below and click subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.